Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, Fall River Media. I just want to again let you know that this is just a talk show and a very good one too. Just want to say, also good luck to all the candidates that are running in the presidential and the presidential. I want to say good luck to Donald Trump. I hope he wins on the November 5th. And hope the new candidate that's running up against Elizabeth Warren for U.S. Senate. I hope he gets it. And but hey, everybody gets a chance to go out there and go vote early in the upcoming elections. But today, that's not what this is about. Today, we're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about how much crime we have here in Massachusetts. That's what we're going to talk about because, it's important actually to talk about it because public safety is public safety is important to everybody, including to the residents of the city of Fall River and throughout Massachusetts and Boston. So before we get to that, I want to discuss a little bit more about these affidavits that are being signed to remove Governor Healy from office. So yes, so I mean, there was over 3,000 people in Boston, in a line, and they want to remove her. I'm saying from office. So and again with Soleto D, and she's in charge of that, and and she's also have actually a show too. If anybody else is interested in or listening to that too, you know what I'm saying? So we have conservative shows and throughout Massachusetts. We have podcasts. We have street talk out in Boston. And we also have CJ Ferry and Chip once in a while. You know what I'm saying? On Mondays. We have conservative shows all in Massachusetts here. So now I'm going to turn my focus on to the crime rates here in Massachusetts because this is pretty interesting and they can't wait. So I want to actually talk about this. So as of Massachusetts have seen a declines in crime rates, particularly in violent crimes and murder and assaults over the recent years. Since the 1980s, criminal justice reforms of the state has made a significant stride within incarceration rates of dropping by the nearly half of these reforms. Emphasize communities' resources, treatments, and support with likely contribute to the declines in violent crimes rates, included murder and assault. Massachusetts avoided the crimes spike that affected in many others areas during the pandemic, maintaining a relatively stabbing downwards trend in both convictions and overall crimes, while exiting numbers for the 2024, it may still be emerging the border thread since 2018, showing Massachusetts benefiting from the focus on reforms, but discrete in the various crimes category. Effective to invest in a community support for alternative sentencing appears to have played a critical role in maintaining lower conviction rates for violent crimes. But let me tell you something about that. You know, you know, I don't think, what I'm saying. I mean, other people may have like a little bit of and other people might have other opinions on this, but I personally think that the crime rates are high here in Massachusetts. Okay, in murder, assault and batteries, especially murder, armed robbery, and and other things. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But public safety, okay, is one of public safety is important. Okay, and what I see, okay, is that our public safety when during the city council, I remember going to the city council meetings, and we used to have public safety meetings all the time, and and you know and we used to talk about this even at neighborhood groups. But I just want to say that sorry that Carl Caesar had to drop out. Had to bow out of the uh, neighborhood community. I wish him a lot of luck. I had tons of fun working with him. You know what I'm saying? And he's taught me some things that he taught me some things that could help the city of Fall River. So and he's taught me how to also talk to the people. But I don't know who's gonna take over the the neighborhood association. I heard that there's a new guy that's supposed to be taking over, but maybe one day I'll just probably get to meet him. I don't know, um, because I'm kind of like really so busy actually doing my work. But what I want to say is that but whoever's going to take over the meeting of it, but good luck to them. Good luck to them, and maybe again we probably could put a dent in this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Because there is there has been a lot of crime in the city. I mean, just recently, you know what I'm saying? So there's been a lot of shootings. There's been a lot of stabbings, assault and battery crimes, in the city. And there's been, a lot of abductions, and people today they can't even walk. People today they can't even walk down the street, without getting mugged. You know what I'm saying, from behind, and with their mouth blocked and dragged into an alleyway. You know what I'm saying? They can't. You know what I'm saying? They can't even walk down the street. I mean, what are you gonna do when Halloween comes along? I mean, is people gonna be walking in fives outside and protecting their children, and or not letting their children go to people's houses, for Halloween? It's not like years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that no more. I remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid growing up. Okay, I used to go to the Highlands and I used to knock on doors all the time. Trick or treat. Judge open the door. Hello, can I help you? Trick or treat. Okay. He go in his wallet, pull out $100, throw it in what do you call it? Inside the bag. He says, sorry, I ain't got no candy, but I give you money. Each door in the Highlands, lawyers, over in the Highlands, and I mean that's how it was back then. You know what I'm saying? But people nowadays, okay, people nowadays are afraid to open the doors, okay, and nobody wants to because you never know who's at the end of that door, who's on the other side of that door. You don't know, okay. I mean, could it be somebody with a shotgun just using a kid to knock on the door to ask for candy, and all of a sudden you got a shotgun in your face? Okay. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's very dangerous nowadays. Okay. And, if anybody's going to go out there and, for Halloween, make sure you're walking with your father or your mother, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody, you know what I'm saying? 5 people. Make sure you're with 5 people. I mean, if you're walking around, because you never know whose door you're knocking on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's scary. It's a scary thing, and and it's I am and it is. It's very scary, and knocking on doors these days and opening them and giving people candy. Oh, here comes a couple of trick or treaters, and now they didn't go on candy. All of a sudden, boom, you got a shotgun in your face. Okay, because you opened the door and you were going to give that little kid candy. Okay? No, that's dangerous. Do not open doors. Okay? You do not open doors. Make sure your lights are shut off. That means when your lights are shut off, that means you're in bed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not. I'm going to tell you, it's not like years ago. I mean, opening doors, giving kids candy. Oh yeah, that was a joy. That was a joy back then. You know what I'm saying? It was. That was a complete joy back then. Okay. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm just letting you know how. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I almost put my microphone. So I'm just letting you know how things are. I know, and that things back then were different. But if you look back in the 90s, okay, in the 60s, or even 2014, go back and look. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Now coming forward, let's think about what's happening now. Okay. There's people out there, there's guys driving around, okay, and want to pick up 18-year-olds, okay. I mean, drug trafficking. Hey, look at this. Hey, I got a job for you. You know what I'm saying? That there should tell you something. Okay. You can't trust nobody. Okay. Can't trust nobody out there. Okay. I mean, it's sad. Okay. It's sad. I remember I remember we used to open our doors, and we used to leave our doors open, go to the neighbor's house, go have something to eat, come back, your stuff will be still there. Try doing that today. Try it and see what happens. Okay. Whatever you got in your house, it'll be gone. Okay. They'll clean your house out within 2 minutes. Okay. They'll say, oh, he's over there. He's having a ball over there. He doesn't care what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. And, so, I mean, you know, but like I said, if you're going to bring your kids out, don't. If you're going to, go with them because it's important. Okay? It's important. It's not like you can leave your kids, go to knock on people's doors and stuff like that, and nothing's going to happen. Okay? It is. I mean, you know, it's sad, but if you want to know the answer to that, it's dangerous. And I'm letting you know. So public safety is uh, it's very important. It's very important to protect your loved ones, even when you're getting into your car. Okay, even when you're getting into your car, it's very important to do so. You know what I'm saying? And well, Halloween is not like, but if you want to go somewhere, look up events. Okay, like Child and Family Services. They have a let's see, I got it right here, and I think I talked about this before. Okay, they're having this. Okay, trunk or treat. Okay, so 5 to 7 p.m. Friday, October 25th at 160 Osborne Street, Fall River. Anybody could go. Okay, anybody could go. If you got nephews, if you're gonna take your little cousin, or if you're gonna take anybody, go do this. Okay, I'd rather see the kids go do this than open up somebody's door and then knocking on somebody's door and not coming back out again. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'd rather see them doing. Okay, I'd rather see the kids doing this 5 to 7 p.m. on Friday, October 25th at 116 Osborne Street, Fall River. Go there. Okay, do that. Okay, trunk or treat. Okay, and I think it's tomorrow. Matter of fact, today's the 24th, right? Yeah, tomorrow's the 25th. October 25th tomorrow. So actually, it's tomorrow. So go bring your kids there and go enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? They'll have lots of candy over there. They'll have lots of candy in their trunks. Child and Family Services and Fall River on Osborne Street, 160 Osborne Street. And I don't know. I have to see what the where was the Bank Street Armory, but not no more. But they're on Rock. They're on Rock and uh, Bedford Street. So and over there. So I gotta look and see if they're doing a thing over there. You know what I'm saying? If they are, I'll announce that too. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll do some announcements. But I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather see people being safe than being sorry later. You know what I'm saying? So please, just be safe out there and do what you got to do. And again, there is early voting. I don't know if anybody went to the city hall today and vote, but there is early voting out there. So, so that way people don't, because yeah. So there's early voting out there. So please go out there and do some early voting. But again, I'm gonna well, with all that being said, I'm gonna read some things out here. So let's see here. But anyways, but that's it for the crimes. For today. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the crimes for today. Let's see here. Let's see here what's going on here. Trying to look for some more stuff over here. So again, presidential election polls in 2024, the latest survey on Harris versus Trump within 12 days to go. So we got actually 12 days to go for that. So it looks like so we have the U.S. announced 135 million in humanitarian assistance to the Palestinians. Oh boy. 17-year-old with Fall River ties who was on the most wanted list accused of murdering a 33-year-old man. A 19-year-old Walmart employee cooked alive inside of a walk-in oven on Saturday night around 9 p.m. Wow. Look at this. More than 95,000 people signed a petition to protesting sweeping firearms bill en masse. Seniors were under 2,348, and SSI gets big benefits in October. Tap for this one. Fall River offers a rare tour of restrictions are to the public. Warwick faces federal lawsuit over Water Division Director alleged Simpson retaliation. ACI inmates who are walking off work detail arraigned in court. State announced the grants for year-round fares, free regional transit.
Eligible for parole immediately. The Menendez brothers are both serving a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole for the 1989 murders of their parents. Prosecutors decided to review the case after new evidence became available that seemed to support the brothers' claims of sexual abuse at the hands of their father.
Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey just finished up a stop in Greenfield where she announced funding for free public transportation.
This applies to transit service throughout Western Massachusetts. And Western Mass News reporter Olivia Hickey joins us live in Greenfield with more.
Chris Nabby, Governor Maura Healey announcing that $30 million in funding a short time ago. $10 million of it is coming right here to Western Mass. That breakdown right now available on your screen. The Pioneer Valley Transit Authority will receive over $9.5 million. The Berkshire Regional Transit Authority is getting nearly $700,000, with over $218,000 going to the Franklin Regional Transit Authority. Western Mass News had the chance to speak directly with the governor today. She tells us public transportation ridership across the state has only increased, with fares taken out of the picture.
It was increased 45% this year, just with the summer fare free program, and that's great. You know, it's no good if you can't use it, and if you can't afford it, you can't use it.
Meanwhile, Greenfield Mayor Ginny DeShorter says investing in resources like transportation improves the overall quality of life for residents.
People live further apart here. We have a lot of people that are economically challenged. So to be having free transportation on weekends, Saturdays, and evenings for folks to be able to get downtown, to buy their groceries, to do their shopping, and to be able to get back, we're so grateful.
The funding for the free fares was included in the 2025 fiscal budget that Governor Healey signed off on this past July. Reporting live in Greenfield for Western Mass News, I'm Olivia Hickey.
Olivia, the
We're just going to sit.
If you have an EBT card, then this big.
Yeah. So that might be that there. Those fares, I've been hearing that those fares might be for that might be forever. They might not even bring back the fares. That's what I'm hearing. But I gotta get more details on that first before I say anything. So voting measures for incorrect people. Yeah, but just school committee reserved updates on cell phone policies. Well, they are. I mean, U.S. announced. Okay, a last remaining TGI Friday in the Bennessee or Fall River closed immediately. Funeral home owner accused of storing bodies and sending fake ashes and set up to plead guilty in COVID. Massachusetts judge oversees the Karen Reed murder trial, declares a mistrial on Monday after jury. Oh boy, they declared another mistrial. New Bedford versus Fall River. Which city is easier on your wallet? Judge dragging out courtrooms. Governor Healy announced funding for fares and free transportation. Massachusetts man arrested on robbing postal worker sentenced to prison. Let's read this one. Boston Stoughton man was sentenced to prison in connection to two armed robberies of a letter carrier, according to charges documents to suspects Mayhan Lewis of Boston, Kenneth Demosthenes of Stoughton, allegedly attempted to steal a row keys, which is used to open designated blue UPS collection boxes in specific areas. The UPS has seen an increase in these types of theft recently, that the keys are the property of the USPS. Therefore, it is a federal offense for anyone authorizing to have one of these one in their possessions since July 2022. There have been at least 23 assaults on letter carriers in eastern Massachusetts, and the 10 innocents. They successfully stole the keys, and in 6 of those incidents, a knife or firearm was used to robbery. On November 29th, 2022, Lewis and Demes allegedly followed for credibly and robbed a letter carrier in Mattapan of their Arrows key. Demosthenes allegedly approached the postal worker and said, "I am going to need your master's keys before going into the carrier satchel and taking the arrow key." The key was secured to the carrier's waist within a brace chain, which was broken by the suspect and then left the area in the rental vehicle. On December 16th, 2022, 2 suspects allegedly followed another letter carrier and robbed them at knife point in a High Park. Demos allegedly said to the postal worker, give me your arrow." I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be kicked off. "Arrow keys." The letter carrier put their hands in the air. It has the 2 suspects found and forbiddingly broke the brass chain where the keys were stored on the letter carrier carrier's body. They then left the area on foot. Lewis Demos were later arrested and have been charged with 2 counts each of robbery of any person having lawful charges, control, or custody of any mail, matters of any money or other properties of the United States, aiding and abetting on 2 counts each of assaulting, resisting to impeding certain offense or employee, aiding and abetting. The most pleaded guilty and was sentenced on Wednesday to 3 years in prison to be followed by 3 years of supervised release. Lewis due back in court on October 30th, which is at the end of this month. So he's due back in court for that. You know what I'm saying? So robbing a letter carrier and stealing the keys from them is a federal crime. They're lucky that they got 3 years. Okay. A federal crime carries 20 years, 10 to 20 years in prison for stealing a key. So they're lucky they got 3 years. Okay. For that. Okay. I mean, it is. I mean, they're so lucky, and because you can't go around robbing people. Okay, you can't. Okay, it's against the law. Okay, you rob somebody, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna go to jail. You assault somebody, you're gonna get you. If somebody sees you, they're gonna rat you out, and they're gonna say, yeah, well, I seen him hit that man down the road over there. You know what I'm saying they're gonna rat you out. No questions asked. Because you know something? The people of this city, the residents of Massachusetts, okay, anywhere, okay, they are fed up with all the nonsense. Okay, they're fed up with the assault and battery. They're fed up with people getting beat up. Can't go to the store. They can't go anywhere. Okay, and this has been mentioned back in 2016 when I ran for city council. Okay, I mentioned this. Okay, and the city council totally ignored everything. Okay, totally ignored it. Okay, so I mean, so it's just something. There's a lot of things that you can't specifically ignore. You know what I'm saying? So, District Attorney's Office, 61-year-old man shot in the face in Bristol County Hotel. Wow. Great. Let's see what this is about. North Littlebrook Police of Massachusetts State Police assigned to the Bristol County District Attorney's Office actively investigation a shooting that occurred just after 10 a.m. on Monday in the North Albrook, according to Jennifer Snow of the Bristol County District Attorney's Office. Police responded to Hampton Inn and located at 55 Draper Avenue after receiving a 911 call regarding of a person being shot at the location. First responded located at the victim, a 61-year-old male who had substantial gunshot wounds to the face in a lobby of a hotel. The victim was transported to medical treatment on non-life threatening injuries, and entitled investigation has revealed that a 61-year-old male victim was not intended target. The investigation is into the shooting is active and ongoing. Snow state that no further information on the fact that the investigation can be dismantled at this time. So you see that? Let's see. He just sent me something here. I don't know what he sent me. Janet's Farm Restaurant and Home Good Foods, specializing sizzling steak, wine, and liquor cocktail. Route 6 to Cape Cod, Fall River, New Bedford, Highway north of Westport. Phone Osborne 29186. What a number. But you guys can look that up, research that. Home Good Foods specializes in sizzling steaks. I saw that once before in going to Westport. I mean, that was a pretty good thing there. But hey, tearing down Massachusetts cases incompetent only spreads the problem into surroundings. Now it's Oriental Pearl in Westport. Now it's now it's Oriental Pearl. I mean, I know that place. Now it's Oriental Pearl in Westport. So I mean, that was basically a while. Let's read this one here. Let's see here. I just posted this one up on Facebook. Weekly walk every Saturday at 9 a.m. at Buntwood Park Zoo. Entertains. And so if anybody's interested, let me see this. And every day walks with a DOC. Every day Buntwood Park. I mean, if you want to go to Buntwood Park in New Bedford, I mean, they have basically animals over there. They got monkeys over there. They got all kinds of stuff over there. I know Buntwood Park. Buntwood Park is a basically a great thing over there. So that's awesome. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So but I have to start doing some Massachusetts man sentenced to prison for a fatal shooting at male that killed. The Healy administration is issuing $161 million to create 18,000 new Massachusetts. Live workshops is now on what's live. Searching continues for a Massachusetts man accused of fatally shooting a 30-year-old. Update on a 14-year-old girl shot in Central Falls. Missing ACI inmate taken back into custody. See back in cases against a man accused of a 1986 Malus Danish Fawcett murders. Jury awarded $5.4 million to a family in Portsmouth High School athletic who is committed. New Bedford versus Fall River, which is the city easier to your wallet. Let me tell you something about that. Okay, I mean, when people ask about what city's easier for your wallet, right now, nothing. Okay, right now, people are paying high prices. Okay, for everything. Okay, so right now, so it's not. If you see purple points on a fence post in Massachusetts, you need. That doesn't happen to be one of these hotels in commandeered by the state of a Pacific proposal. Does it? No, what does it mean? Well, there you go. So, I mean, I kind of like really, Donald Trump might be on track for a landslide. Whether energy assistance enrollment is on the way. Oof. Increase in Providence police presence is continued to Kennedy Plaza. How New Bedford is ranking the most 351 Massachusetts communities. Let's see how they're going. Okay, they might be, let me see here. How is New Bedford ranking among 351 Massachusetts communities? While the population in New Bedford has grown in recent years, population in other Massachusetts communities has also increased. So how does the Whaling City stack up? In the earliest parts of a second half of the last century in New Bedford and Fall River had the fourth and fifth highest population in Massachusetts. According to the most recent information from the U.S. Census Bureau, New Bedford now has the state 19th highest population with 10,179 people. Fall River has the 10th highest population with 94,000 people. Boston has the largest population, 67,556, following by Worcester to 200,651, Springfield 15,929, Cambridge 1,018.403, Lowell 11,554, Brockton 10,561. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait. 1,564, Quincy 136,036, Lynn 10,001.253, New Bedford and Fall River. Wow, that's a big, high population. Yeah, well, Boston is a big city. Okay, Providence is also a big capital city too. So, I mean, so complete the top lowest on 11th, 89,143, followed by Newton, 89,923, Somerville, 81,045, Framingham, 72,362, Harbor Hill, 67,787, Malden, 66,263, Waltham, 65,218, Brookline, 63,191, River, 62,186, and Plymouth, 61,217. Taunton is 22 seconds, 59,408. Dartmouth, the 51. First, 33,783. Westport, 123rd, 16,000.339. Fairhaven, 128th, 15,924. Acushnet, 177th, 10,559. And Freetown, the 109 first, 9,206. Massachusetts has 351 communities, 59 cities, and 292 towns. The towns of Gosnell on Cuddyhunk, and the offshore Elizabeth Island chain has the smallest population, just 70 people. Massachusetts has a population of 7,001, 70,001.399 in 2023, making it in the sixth most population states in the nation. The median ages in Massachusetts is 40.3 years, slightly higher than the national average of the 35th. 1% of the population is females. And the United States Census Bureau website contains more information about Massachusetts population. Massachusetts is the paying bachelor's degrees ready to choose college majors want to try it and score the biggest in paychecks, and it's possible after school over then these years of field and may want to study. Wow. Look at, I just read, the population of people, I'm saying in Massachusetts and New Bedford, Fairhaven, all over the place. That's a lot of people, man. Wow. People just totally have a lot of kids, and that's quite all right. Makes the world go around, So let's see what's this any other annual reports that are going on here in Fall River. So let's see what's on X. Going on here. Okay, Americans Mayor's live at 524 countdowns to the election 2024, 11 days. Rudy Giuliani, America's mayor. He was one of the best mayors of New York City. Oh man, Mayor Adam, Mayor the other dimwit, Alex Jones, Civil War alert. RFK exposed the Democrat Party deep states and plans to. Nobody's planning on triggering a civil war. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? People always have their own theories and stuff like that. Let me see what's going on over here. Let me see this. Breaking news. I would, I'm going to have to look that up.
Fall River, Massachusetts, +1 774.
Hello.
Yeah, what you called me for?
Well, you want to stay on live and you want to talk about a few things?
I'm eating right now.
No, man, I'm on live right now, dude. Man, you called me, so if you want to talk about a few things.
Not really.
Oh, come on, man. You're on live with me.
I know. Next time.
Well,
My phone's gonna die.
yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Well, that was my brother. He didn't want to part with anything right now, so because he has to eat. So I'm gonna have to. Of course, yeah. So yeah, I mean there is yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because people sending me things, and I'm gonna have to actually check into that stuff too. So I don't wanna say stuff, and you know well, I'll let you know about that, Mike. A 14-year-old girl was shot in Central Falls. Wow. So there is a still an investigation with that. Following Channel 12 News. It's increasing police presence and continue at Kennedy Plaza. Reports that examiners shall be not handle cases after 2021 and mistake. ACI inmate who is walking off the work detail arraigned in court. Newport Preparation Society seeks to stop wind farms project. Good. Report to details and systematic failures in a Central Fall school. Whatever now is autumn temperatures and returns. So let's see what happens with that. Uh, yeah, let's see what's going on with that. So, but anyways, there's only so much I can do and so much I can talk about. Stuff that is happening here in Fall River. So I'm going to now bring you my attention, because somebody asked me about the weather, and I'm going to actually give somebody the weather. But let me remind you again. Some talk shows, yeah, they give the weather sometimes, but we are the news. Okay, we are the news. Okay, so you get free news. Okay, so we are the news, um, but this is a talk show, and I will update you on the weather in just a moment. Please stay tuned for the weather. Okay, the current weather in Massachusetts is partly cloudy with the temperatures around 61, 16. In Boston, winds are blowing from the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, and the temperatures expect to drop to around 44. 7 tonight and tomorrow. You can expect sunny skies with a high around 60 degrees. So that's your temperature, that's your weather from Fall River Media News. So let's see what else is going on here in the city of Fall River. But again, we are a talk show. We talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? We do. Trump says he fired special counsel Jack Smith if reelected. So in other words, Jack Smith is special counsel. Jack Smith, if Trump is reelected back in the White House again, he is going to be fired. He's gone. Ballot questions 4 would legalize national. Ballot questions 4 would legalize national substance. Boston early voting is beginning in Massachusetts. Ballot questions and details with legalizing substance in the state. If question 4 passes, it would allow people over 21 to grow and use of national substance like magic mushrooms. It would also create a hasten to regulate them, and no vote would mean no current changes to the law. Where, yeah, I mean, if this question passes, people magic mushrooms like this is a high dangerous drug. Okay, and let me tell you something, and I hope it don't pass. Okay, but what we want to pass, okay, what we do want to pass, okay, is for the Uber drivers and the Lyft, okay, we want them to have a union, so that way they could end up with a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can end up with a paycheck. And it's, yeah, I mean, but we personally, man, having mushrooms, man, and growing mushrooms. So in other words, having grown, you really want to grow mushrooms, okay? And like a dangerous drug. Are you kidding me, man? Oh no, you don't want that, man. You don't really, for real. I mean, you know, um, you gotta, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous drug. I mean, mushrooms, those drugs are dangerous. Okay? And having them things around, forget it. McDonald's E. coli outbreak in the 10 states of CDC setting. Yeah. DNH identifies more than 600 immigrants with a possible ties to vandalized gangs, treading. Yeah. "25 investigations state by police wants more than 1,770K to review the public records and requests. Hurricane Christy is straining into the Category 5 storm in the Pacific Ocean. 1,700 STEAM grants awarded to local vocational schools. How less than must have to be watched, and baby its ways to and do nothing. Hurricane Christy is strengthening into Category 5 storm in the Pacific Ocean. So you got to watch that thing very closely because, Florida is right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch that thing very closely. Another storm brewing. how to unseal the most of to be watched in your baby, and ways to D3 and do nothing. A very sad case: man who killed shopper inside store at South Shore Plaza gets life in prison. Good for you, dude. Winter is littoral safety tips for your home. Investigation thinks that they would have been found by secure sources of the deadly McDonald E. coli with outbreak. Popular snacks recalled across Massachusetts linked to deadly bacteria. I wonder what that was. Treehouse Foods expanded their voluntary recall, included frozen toaster waffles, Billigan waffles, and pancake products on Wednesday, which is today, on Wednesday, October 23rd, due to the possible of lesser yes. I can't even read this thing because this thing keeps messing me up. Contamination, according to the United States Food and Drug Administration. Grown recall pertains specially to all products manufacturing at facilities that are still within their shelf life. Listerine, monotagencies are defined as an organism that can cause seriously and sometimes a fatal infection in young children, to elderly and people that other within a weak immune systems. Healthy individuals might experience fever, nausea, and intense pain, and more serious cases miscarried and the birth of among pregnant women. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, people, man. A lot of recalls lately. Yeah. Bear Cub had a field day and they were seen wandering into the Massachusetts backyard and started playing. Yeah. Wow. Hey, you know something? I read, you know what? People complain about homeless people being in their yards. I'd rather have the bears in there, man. It's fun, man. You look out the window and see bears in your yard playing, you know? Yeah, it's kind of fun. You know? Another way to Christie threatening to become a hurricane amend record intent. Major banking chains is closing 15 branches. Customers are forced to move money ASAP. Critically injured 14-year-old girl. Focuses force of police investigation in Central Park. Father update to Massachusetts estate taxes. For prescriptions and medication that can land you a DUI. Kim Jong Un to send Putin 12,000 soldiers. South Korea saying the U.S. is one. They all be fair game. Suspect arrested after police targeting 3 Massachusetts homes for trafficking fentanyl and cocaine. Wow. There it is, man. Jeez. Battleground states from polls last Trump versus Harris survey. Tight race. Ain't no tight race. She's a tight race. What Massachusetts serving really thinking about? Eliminated tips, minimum wage. Why? Well, we want to eliminate tax on tips, and also we want to eliminate tax on Social Security. That's what we want to do. The FDA is recalling 28 soda, juice, and other beverages over harmful chemical. Here in complete list. There's a complete list of them. Oh my God. And concerning waves of recalling, the FDA is pulling 28 beverages from the market in 2024 cities and present disclosure harmful chemical drugs and bacteria. These recalls have raised significant health concerns, but highlighted the importance of proper labeling and safety checks in the food and beverage industry. Daily Mail reports that among the recall items are various soda, juice, and other drinks. Nearly 24 of these beverages were found to contain dangerous substance not listed on their label. Key products effect: Himalayan pain relief, tea recall for containing under disclosure ain't inflammatory medication. Monel apple juice found contain toxic metal linked to increased cancer risk. Apple juice, cancer risk. Filtered water, approximately 1.9 million bottles were recalled due to contamination with 3 types of bacteria and high levels of meningitis, potentially causing brain damage. Charles Bouganet company drink included pink lemonade, yellow lemonade X, and cola. Flooring based were recalled on contained disclosure food days red 40 and yellow 5, which are nautic and unclear sulfates experience sites. Dr. Dillon, FDA used the device for high, and some beverages are reaching consumer with a. You know what? I'm gonna share this. Let Linda read this. Yeah, I'm gonna let her read that. Those beverages and stuff that like apple juice and stuff like that. 25 against the police want more than 1.6 million reveal public records request. Okay. Hurricane Christy is straightening into a Category 5 storm in the Pacific Ocean. Ooh. Courtroom crime. Prison for you. Prison is murder for you. Adults on Medicare due to hung surprise with Thursdays. Daughter breaks open piggy bank and dad's gift for her. Grand graduation finds an orange note within an emotional message. Lawmakers is on a disability employment awareness of celebration. Starbridge woman helps kid in the Conroe Reserve to education. Soda company recalls of soft drinks over commercial days links to cancer. What to know? Court says Somerville owner almost 30 million more for land seized for the future public safety buildings. Police say a man is in custody after holding fiance hostage. That was New Bedford. Nope, Providence. Town residents is still make over Trump's prediction project, and town's employees receive threat. WWE grows Drill 24 card dates and matching and rumors by matches, cards, predictions, and start time locations. The biggest food recall in the U.S. history. Total House. Oh, cookies. Oh. The Boston police officer have sustained a minor head injury after taking a tumble down a slide. FBI investigates 6 million EBT frauds scams. Why is Kamala Harris is struggling to win over some black male voter? Oh, because they don't like you. Enjoy books in a whole new way, baby. New Bedford North End Staples receives floppy pizza review from Dave's Pony video. Oh my God. Customer against his style is sick over eating McDonald's that finds something strange in her Big Mac. Ooh. You gotta love this one. I mean, I love doing all this, man. I'm telling you, it's fun, man. It's yeah. Dog walks is possibly attacked by coyote, and Brockton officials say, "Wow, Massachusetts explores new assisted living regulations limited to Medicare East State recovery. Could be hospitalized following medical emergency?" I'm just reading these things down. A Honda recall 72,100 vehicles in the U.S. over fear that they can burst into flames due to fuel leak. Ooh, question one on ordering the legislator to raise issues if it passes. Well, 19-year-old girl cooked in Walmart an oven. Ugh. NBC 10 team uncovers an answer in Central Falls. Skeletal remains. Let me see. Skeletal remains. Gillette Stadium is the biggest groan in mass history. One dead, two hospitalized after eating a popular McDonald's meal item. Wow. We've been actually telling people this, man. You know, there is E. coli in hamburgers. Okay, there is. Okay, we've been trying to tell people this for a very long time, but nobody understands. They keep buying the same meal, and no wonder people are getting sick. Okay, and this is why people like me, people like me. This is why when we see these things, okay, we put the breaking news out there so that way, if anything is recalled, like hamburgers from McDonald's or any chicken from KFC, we do the recalls. When they start doing the recalls, we pass it out there because a lot of people don't know. So a lot of people don't know what's going on. New Jersey man catches record-breaking tongue in Newport. Tedog in Newport. Wow, match and break. Look how big that thing is, man. Yeah. I remember one time when I used to go fishing Tedog, man. The biggest Tedog I used to catch was maybe about 3 pounds. That's it. Catch record breaking Tedog in Newport. That's a pretty good size. Jelly Rolls leaves 7,500 tips at Little Rock Chicken, joint on top of picking up 11,000 bill. Look at that. Brain tumors and size of an apple removed through the patient and eyebrows and new surgery. Again, congratulations, man. You made it through. A Massachusetts man is accused of using rubber duck to intimidate witnesses in a Karen Reed trial. Eric Mendoza plans to move into wife's Tamara's Las Vegas home if he and brother Lyle are released from prison. Rat climbs up to Boston man's leg. Ooh. Warwick weighs options and costs to build a new high school and skyrocketed. A paid $250 to stay in a plastic tiny house in New Zealand with a middle in the middle of the winter. I thought I frozen, but yeah. In New Zealand, plastic house in New Zealand. Good for her, man. She doesn't have to pay rent. Senator Warren tour Holyoke and health centers. Yeah. Senator Bruce Terr honored to Mid-DC legislators of the year. 6 most picturesque Western Mass towns for Hallmark movies. North Korea is scattering first directly aimed South Laflette seals. Walking and one of the raised here and what to know. 2 charged in New Bedford double shooting. Yeah, more on that story. U.S. and G7 allies are moving forward with their 50 billion loans packages in Ukraine, included 20 billion from the U.S. That's a shame. Okay, that is a damn shame. Okay, it is. It's a shame. Moving forward with that, unbelievable, man. Yeah, but they cannot. But they cannot help our people. But they can move forward with 50 billion packages to Ukraine, included 20 billion from the U.S. So they say again, they cannot help us, but they can send money out there. I'm saying to help them. Okay, and plus send troops out there. Okay, to die. Oh, God. No MS studies and results are revealing RIDOC is responded to the ACLU lawsuit accused by confidentiality violations. Ooh, Funeral home shows that grieving families in the wrong body in casket, dresses in their father's suit, then insisted to really. Halloween in 2024, Massachusetts communities announced special trick or treat time. Let's read this one. Now, I was actually talking about this a little while ago. Halloween in 2024, some Massachusetts communities announced special trick or treat time. Trick or treaters across Massachusetts will soon frolic through their neighborhoods and searching for candy. Finally touching finally torching are beginning put on costumes, and parents are stocking up on sweets, treats, and anticipating for the Halloween night. While Halloween is officially a fall on Thursday, October 31st, some towns and cities in Bay States have announced preschool blocks for times for trick or treaters to celebrate the spooky and holiday. Below is a town by town list and times with special trick or treat times. Advised and over October 31st, 2024, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And Messbury, October 31st, 2024, from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Boycott, October 31st, 2024, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Lee, October 31st, 24, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Leominster, October 31st, 2024, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hamilton, October 31st to 2024, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Adams, October 31st, from 2024, from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Stu, October 31st, 2024, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Melrose, trick or treat at Melrose Business Events, October 31st, 2024, from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Marblehead, trick or treat in the Business District Events, October 24th, 2024, from 4 to 6 p.m. Uh, Chicopee, Spooky Spot, Spooktacular at Sand Park, October 24, 2024, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Wayneland Halloween Parade and Trick or Treat events, October 28th at 2024. That's my birthday. From 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Other towns, Berkshires County, also having special trick or treat time. So if anybody's interested in those times, please continue. Berkshires, they're always Berkshires is always having somebody. Larry Williams shares be seen by post that shares by Larry Williams shares. Let me see, Benjamin. Let me see that. Yeah. So it's already 8:39. I still got a few more to go on, and I just wanted to share some more on what's going on in the neighborhood. Let's see. I already saw that one. I already said that one. 25 investigations. Please want more than one. Okay, so I'm going to read this one more. Hurricane Christy is straightening into Category 5 storm in the Pacific Ocean. Looks like early voting in Massachusetts drawing more than 81,800 ballots so far. New apartments are coming into Fall River. Take a look at the prices. Let's see what's going on here. Ex-McDonald's chef reveals that shocking details about the quarter pounder recall. Oh, he's the one that did. More than 360K early voting cast in Massachusetts. Oof, that's in Massachusetts alone. With the early voting underway, residents is considering 5 ballot questions. 12 facts about Costco grocery chickens you need to know. Haley and Driscoll administrations announced $600 million in MBTA for improvement. Proud of where we are. Haley is celebrating the grant participation who received $1,661 million from the state investment. Adorable piglets, abundance in Massachusetts looking for over homes. No poultry virus threatening to Thanksgiving tables. Enjoy the book and Who Will New Ways. FBI raid is in east side of low income housing projects. Springfield police has approached 2 suspects and key figuring in local drug operations. A second bus carrying undocumented immigrants sent by Texas Governor Greg Abbott arriving in New York City over. Giving a surge of Massachusetts voters to register by Saturday pushes new citizens to register in person. Commerce Secretary Gina Morando is back in Providence to campaign for Vice President and Kamala Harris. You know, Gina Morando, I think you are a nut. That's what I think you are. You are a crazy woman. Okay? Yeah. You know, you're a Rhode Island, let me see, Secretary Gina Morando back in Providence to campaign for Vice President Kamala Harris. Give me a break. You are a Rhode Island. You are Rhode Island. You're not Massachusetts. You cannot support a candidate. Recalls for a dozen treats of sodas in Wisconsin could make you sick. Cut ahead for programs to help lower income Massachusetts residents to healthy local vegetables. MCAS and tip and wages for residents discuss 2 ballot questions that could change Massachusetts forever. Tiffany shop is open in Rochester Church. Complete the list of Yankees free agents and where they are signed. Iranians threatens the U.S. if Israel retaliates against them. Top 5 richest wrestlers in the world. East Providence woman is sock stabber, helps communities with thousands of socks. Good for her. Deadly options, overdoses declining in New York, Vermont, and Massachusetts. Governor employees causing off EBT fraud as food stamps theft on the rise in TSR investigation. Fall River sees steps and drops in unemployment. Cushioned family is a haunted yard, bringing spooky tradition to life at 23 Corey Drive. Ready to protect your guest? That JFA security difference. 2024-2025 winter overlooked by Arkfield weather, baby. USWH briefing Cuba, Russia, North Korea, CR. Nearly 24 of dogs surrounded by Massachusetts owners find forever homes. What happens if Patients Endowment of Children Hospital gets new ride? 11 Massachusetts towns, however, laws restrictions with more than follows. Families and women were killed in Walmart over share more than gruesome details by starting GoFundMe. Mayor reports to find a systematic failure in Central Falls School District. First aid at Applebee's is Cranston demands accidental fire. Popular restaurant within just 4 Massachusetts remaining announced closures. Iran top allies is mopping. Streaker at NFL game has officially joined Playboy. Waiver Fall River spooky symbols, bars, grows, guaranteed to raise your spirit. What is a facialism and what does Harris say to Trump is a physical. Hill State Executive Committees and suspends Westwood ISD ahead football coach for random. Dark woods and ghostly tunnels. These are the most haunted outdoor sports in Mass. Did Kamala Harris really cut down on fentanyl? Yeah, sure. Elevate wildfire risk across Massachusetts this week. State reports candidates outlets and totes of lifetime of public service. JWU to offer 3 years of a bachelor embracing national trend for cheaper, faster college. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vanson addresses restraining orders from financial and it does not completely. Son of the death row inmate who once chose to die by fire squad pleaded with the governor to spare him 8 days. Providence police establishing a scene. Imagine from Lebanon shows Israel bombing approaching buildings and exploding. Providence gets more steps closer to becoming the first East Coast city to ban new gas stations. State representative candidates prior targeting immigrant crisis, high cost of living for households items to use to keep mice and rats out of their homes. You're invited to 15 favorite characters. It's not so scary. Trick or treat, meet, greet, and time. Dartmouth Police Department officers of safety tips on Halloween. However, pilot programs empower Black women to enhance leadership skills. On today's and Hurricanes records, Pat Homanet Sr. begins jail sentence. Student gets a hand for experience for STEAM Week. Invasion Challenge. Breaking news, over 49 people are sick and one has died from several E. coli outbreak and links in McDonald's. Pirates taking over Massachusetts house in 13-year-old amazing Halloween display. Little Buck Fries searching for love after owner moves away. Minimum wage earnings cannot afford to rent one-bedroom apartment across the country. DA recommends rescinding for minimizing brother following family public pressure. NFL would search the Chiefs' lose of a quarterback. Mom left a 3-year-old kid alone for days to visit friends getting lip surgery in Miami. Now she's being arrested. Teenager took his own life after falling in love with a AI chatbot. Chatbot. Now his devastated mom is suing the creator. I scared my biggest thief, fine even at Goodwill with a $10 pair of sandals, and they sell. Steven remains in Boston, who is their boss. The Celtics, man, I love them. 19-year-old Walmart employee cooked alive inside of oven. Oh, crazy. Hashtag crazy Walmart. Element hits out of Trump 3 words, please, to voters, Detroit rallies. Oh, come on, you're crazy. Dad is honored as baby girl. Hands moved to coffins and funerals, despite being declared dead 16 hours later. Climbing up to 5,200 American liability for 1,000.58 million date breach of settlements, 76 million worth of legal cigarettes and seized by feds. Kim Jong-un visits missile based on calling for nuclear deterrence against the U.S. threatening this. Kardashians pregnant again, and pen deck and sneakers. Factory closes after centuries, but 300 job lost. The U.S. government will soon give homeowners $1,600 to help slash their energy bill. Check if you. Making sure drivers smell nice from a car. Wash second with a pumpkin spice. FDA is recalling popular antidepressant due to possible toxic commercial combination. Wow, that's crazy. Putin says the Middle East is in breaks to full-scale war. Democratic lawmakers requesting special counsel investigation into whether Jared Kushner acted. The ballots after UPS mailboxes lit on fire in Phoenix, police say. Middle East laced of French President Macron pleaded 100 million euros in aid to support Lebanon. Taco Bell is bringing back 5 discount menus items from the past 50 years. Single Ticketland, 475 million. Powerball jackpots. Fire tower acting as a human smoke detector for brush fires across Massachusetts. Wow. Former WWE World Champion dropped a hint that Randy is returning to wrestling. 7 Channels food you should never buy. You see that? Baked beans. Ooh, I just ate them too today. Prolongings, backlogs of disability claims. Top Gun fighter instructor Charles killed in the air show disaster. Jelly Rolls hit 100 pounds weight loss market. Let's see this. See what else is going on here. Winter is coming, but the forecast is hinting, illuminating. Businessman avoid jail after sending funds to nephew in Syria. Body found searching for missing mother. Coast Guard offers flow of 3.5 million and sees cocaine. Ooh. Woman gets spiked birthday surprise at the airport. SSDI in October is 2024. Last check of the month is heading out. North Korea troops in Russia, mostly teens and early 20s, regards as cannon fodder. Enjoy, the campaign is over. LeBron James and his son makes NBA history. Kate Middleton heartbroken over Prince William's plan for Prince George. The DHS feels that promotes that legal immigrants is tip over border crossing on TikTok reports. Vitamins cannibal grower to be deported. I wasn't able to get an abortion now, but I'm raising my RSPIST baby once a woman. Devastating history. Jeez. Powerball ticket is sold in Georgia. Wins 478 million. Jackpots. Here is what the winner will take it home, baby. Take that home. Take it home. There you go. So, yeah. State senator dies after riding lawnmower into empty swimming pool. Prison officials in the Netherlands closing due to low incarceration rates. Recall update on green onion recall to Nell fever. Crispy Rose Blunt shows off like a photo's daughter. Police raid in restaurants after pizza said that the cocaine became best-selling dish. Biden is apologizing policy sending Native American children to focus on boarding schools. Oh, this guy. American gets this direct deposits and 10K for Joe, 30 million settlements and a weak user. Teenage employee found dead inside store walking over. How much people feel like this? I don't know. Rockets attacking force Anthony Blinken to seek cover in Israel air raid shelter. WWE is reporting that it's planned for Goldberg to return to predicting 4 matches and storylines. plan to lift the runaways due to being failure to report. 35 factors about old currency. Jewish student activate threatening, which is conducted violence for sleeping in quick green. Frozen waffles are recalled over the Listerine concerns by expanding after additional testing. You want to check that baby, you kidding. Operators of vessels that destroyed Baltimore and K Bridge to pay nearly 102 million. The DOJ. Good, they should. Let's see. Size of mountains. Facts check on. Yeah. Get out and get help. You smell fish in your home. Out of state led inspectors to help all mates registrations backing. Voter registrations are claiming prior to presidential election. Harris is town hall, net CNN, but CNN, fake news, fake news. Trump has appointed a judge who threw out classified document case on a list for major cannabis role. Judge denies Diddy's $50 million bail. Jelly roll. Supposed 1 million pound weight loss. Guild tour. You won't. I got it. Texas border tour concerns that raising as more than Iranians are crossing legally. Bacon and cheeseburger tell roll up to sent by a fun twist and classic flavor. When resources center focusing on communities that domestic violence awareness a month. Judge Cannon Mars a Lego dismissal apparently has Trump eyeing her to replace Jack Smith. Good. Oh, gonna replace Jack Smith. Oh my God, cool! I love it. I love it. Fire him. The Joe, yeah. Pudding, Nat Silver gives his gut prediction on election winner. Police warn parent about drug pink cocaine. Kamala Harris is ruling out using military force against vandalizer Maduro election president. Oh my God, this is cool. Wrestler who cannot stand Vince McMahon. I can't stand him either. I mean, who gives $30 million? I mean, the guy was married, right? Vince McMahon. Who gives $30 million, right, to women to sleep with them? Instead of him being fired and replaced as the CEO, right? He should be in jail. World Series game and 4 ticket prices and total cost for the Yankee Dodgers at Yankee Stadium. "15-year-old charged with killing parent and 3 siblings in Washington." Ooh. Why do people itch and how to stop it? Stunning blonde who wants viral after being spotted on TV. Texas Georgia game tracking down by fans. Diddy expresses regrets to MSNBC allegations. Can you really make citizens arrests or is that just the movies? See Diddy combat force employees in carrying pink cocaine at all times, the same Diddy drug. Question 4 would legalize mushrooms. 19-year-old Walmart worker dies inside of store. Rodney weekend must do October 24, 27. Political strategy. James Coble lists 3 reasons why thinking Harris will win. You are a particular liar, Harris. Britney Spears has declared that she has married herself. Judge who handcuffs teen girl for falling asleep in the courtroom assists he immediate from lawsuit. No. I mean, why would you handcuff somebody? You know what I'm saying? In a bloody courtroom. Come on, man. I mean, for somebody falling asleep in a courtroom, why would you handcuff somebody? I mean, how stupid can you be? You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be that bright. You know what I'm saying? Just rude and someone else is declared making no sense. Mom tells 5-year-old son and she is cancer free. Congratulations. Important updates on Social Security. Double payments of $943 next month, years, and delays ahead. Harris unveils support from $15 minimum wage after slamming Trump and McDonald's visit. Oh my God. Well, you know what, Harris? You said that you worked at McDonald's and you lied. Okay? So everything that comes out of your mouth, Harris, you are a liar. Okay? Nobody believes you and nobody cares. FDA used to recall antidepressant drug. Whistleblower says big according to firm hid evidence that should co-defendant help the fiance in 911. Oh, okay. Whistleblower says big according firm hid evidence that and sanitize co-defendant to help finance fiance with the 911. And an image taken from the building that the House and National Archive Office in New York City on September 11, 2001, that the original capture read from the roof of 201 Verrick Street, just one floor up from the NRA office, achieved. John Caltro captured that moment. Hijacked airliner crashed into the second tower. Photo of the National achieved. It's right there. As a 911 victim waited to federal judge decision on whether the Saudi rabbi should be dismissed as a defendant in their massive civil action, seriously allegations have emerged that the global, according to firm, covered up evidence that a co-defendant was involved in a financing and 911 terror attack, and an enormous whistleblower letter to the plaintiff lawyer involving forensics, according to experts, that the defense, Jonathan T. Mark, who was retained by the Sodom-based World Embassy, Assembly of Muslims Youth (WAMY) to review records products during the litigation related to claim made against WAMY and testified about this finding. Wayman was the U.S. chapter of Virginia, was found in 1992 by a nephew who Osborne bin Laden is a Saudi founded charity that promoted Islamic teaching and encouraging Muslims to be more rigorously observant, according to the PEW Research Center, and it's widely regarded promoting the strict WAHHABI brand of ULTRA conservative Islam, that the center said in a 2010 report. On October 9th, a letter was presented that U.S. Magistrate Sarah Netborn, from lawyers from both of the 911 family and companies with commercial loss claims, saying that this whistleblower assert of the first-hand knowledge that makes and his employee accounting and consulting firms Baker Tilly US LLP with WHMY and his counsel engaging in a wrongful conduct during mock engagement with a WAMY and the conducting as a alleged disordered the EVIDEN TIARY recorded obstructed experts discovered and undemanded integrity and propose of the position process. Here's to ELICTIT, the experts' own dependence and uninfluenced response to the question posted. 2 days later, Netborn, observing that the allegations are serious, ordered by WAMY, his lawyer at New York law office of Amr T. Haman Ho Hammett, as well as Baker Tilly and Mark, to preserve any and all evidence to related to these allegations. WAMY was given until November 4th to file paperwork responding to the letter. She likewise instructions by plaintiff lawyer to do the same, to provide information relevant to related to allegations, and paperwork responded to literature. She instructions to the plaintiff's lawyer to do the same and provide any information relevant to identifying its source, but declaring that the law of the plaintiff lawyer is investigating possible Sanctions at this time. Baker Tilly was dozens of offices across the U.S. Long office of Florida is in Tampa. Mark today partners at the BSO, US, and other huge accountings and advisory firms. The most stunning allegations contained in the whistleblower by July 2024 letter sent to the Sen Carter's Philadelphia lawyer who represented various campaign companies who suffered from damages of Geesh terror attacks by September 11th, 2001 is the last Baker Tally review did find very damages evidence against WAMY. Wow, that's crazy. It still goes on and on. BT Baker Tally did not disclose what they really found and is real. BT found things that would draw conclusions that WAMY was involved in financing the 911 terror attack and what the help of BT and its partner Jonathan Marks proposed hitting cites these factors. Whistleblowers later stated exceptions as being what allegations happened to details in the October letter to the magistrated by descriptions APPARENTLY began on August 7, 2020, when Mark submitted his name and rebutted reports for WAMY that was authored wholly or predictably by other and was based on information called seriously from the investigation conducted by other. Mark's name and letter saying precisely what was being rebutted is unclear, but possibly testimonies from a plaintiff, experts that plaintiffs began buttling is declared, but PRESUMBUMABLY testimony from a plaintiff experts that plaintiffs deposed Mark remotely via Zoom on July 22nd, 2021. The gist of the whistleblower accusations about Mark is that was coached during his deposition by two Baker Tilly employees who secretary attended that took credit for the work for others and helping falsely his time record and represented them to the court to cover it up, then lied about it under oath. The whistleblower and also accused WAMY and its lawyers of activity involvement. Wow, that's a lot. That's still a lot. They told the 5 people in the deposition room you were told of only 3. With the whistleblower wrote that another 2 were Seven Goldberg and Annie Gosman, both employees of Baker Tilly. Stephen Goldberg was the AML money laundering and terrorism expert in the room to coach. Mark thought his answers. This was done because Mark had spent various little time on the case. There was a large whiteboard where both Guzman and Goldberg could wrote answers on what Mark would tell during the disposition. Baker Tilly used employees with no forensics or very little experience to review documents and was noted by the lawyers of WAMY and whistleblower when on the lawyers from the Office of Law Firms and Omar T. Muhammad LLC were in the room anywhere part of the coaching. This was witnesses by managing partners of Philadelphia office who was down the hall from this position, and he came to see what the yelling was all about during the break. The two Baker Tilly employees who coached Mark Goldberg as Guzman later went to senior management and Baker Tilly with these claims, given them evidence and wrote letters and sent a whistleblower to hotline complaints to BT management. The whistleblower Gosman wrote a 10-page letter, whistleblower accusation sent to the operation committee and general counsel. And Chairman Gosman and Goldberg were never talked to by management, but they were told that this would cause great damage to the firm and to stop bringing it up. The plaintiff on October 9th later added that Baker Tilly has not reported wrongdoing to the plaintiff counsel or this court. This is allegations with an evidence by tying WAMY to finance to the 911 attack as yet to come to light. Wow, man, I read all of that. That's crazy stuff, man. And that was about the 911 thing. So you know how it is. People, there's a lot of people involved with that. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, yeah, it is. Massachusetts. Let me see this. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Breaking news: Jack Jean Grumley wins Love Boat them. Signing dies at 86. Ron DeSantis, First Lady, and update on First Lady case DeSantis. DeSantis discuss why Florida should vote no. Grant Day One event life over term. Great Day One events always showing up because you never know who you will meet running into. This ought to be fun. Former Governor Baker endorsed Republican Manny Martin in governor's council's race. Former Governor Charlie Baker with the 5th District Governor Council candidate and Manny Martin council's photo. Good. Gotta love it, man. Drivers thought that festivals on holiday light shows that the Gillette Stadium, hey. Well, Spirit Airlines pressure lost. More public looking for a suspect in multiple larcenies. Well, let's see this. Governor Maura Haley is nominee Judge Glory 10 and attorney would appeal the court. Bird flu spreads across the U.S. with dozens of cases now found in 6 states. Watch full moon and Lincoln bios. Improper suffocation. George Republican appeals the court order that forces her to certify this election result. Texas is based on over 45,000 immigrants in New York. Many of them have gone back. Let's see. Banners are no 18 raising for Boston Celtics. DH agent approves trends to urge refuse applications. CBP stop them. Child snips out a spit for a bit in soap. Indian elevates by hundreds of thousands of people shut schools and embrace them typically. Well, easy to record phone calls. Your iPhone gets auto generated by transcripts and summary. Violence and drug use rift at prison. What is the difference between a brown and white egg? Which one is healthier? Kamala Harris has been hit with new plagiarism allegations in 1987. Joe Biden had to withdraw from this. Okay. Well, I wanna. It's. I gave you guys to 928. This is Dave Mead. Let's see here. I'm gonna go and see if there's any. Well, I thought people. That's all right. People can just listen to my, replays, and But what I want to say is, before I just this is what I want to say is before I go. Okay, this is my message out there. To the politicians. Okay, when you make a promise, okay, during your election, whether if you're running for governor, whether you're running for city council, mayor, okay, you guys, you politicians, sworn to protect the citizens, right? The citizens of our country, not like people jumping over the border, right? And and giving them things, giving them everything that they want, like free license, free health care, free food stamps, free welfare. So why, if you can help them, you can help the citizens of our country. Okay, we should be a priority first. Never mind helping people from other countries. Okay, I mean, I talked about this many times. Okay, we have a homeless price crisis going on. Okay, we have a homeless crisis going on. Okay, people out of homes because rents are too high. So this is my message to Governor Healy, More Healy. More Healy, I mean, you deserve to be ousted of office, okay? Because all you did was, okay, talk about the migrants, okay, the illegal aliens. That's all you talked about, okay? Helping them, giving them affordable housing, and them and us, okay? That's all you talked about. And and that's all you talked about. And all you talked about, I'm gonna go down and help Harris. Okay. Let me tell you something. Okay. I'm gonna tell you two things. Okay. Before I end my show. One of them, okay, one of them, you were supposed to help the American people first. Okay. And the other one, you lied about that you got rid of the pipelines when you didn't. Okay. Because I checked that out. Okay. You did not get rid of the pipelines. Okay. So you lied. Okay. That was the purpose of my show today. Okay. So you lied about getting rid of the pipelines. Okay. Which is you criticized Trump for. Okay. So let me tell you something. Now, again, I just want to say this, that Governor Moore Healy there is petitions out there, okay, over 3,000 people signed, and they want her out of office because she's not doing her job the way she's supposed to be doing, okay. So they call her Moore Healy Tahara, okay, that's what they call her. As far as Driscoll is her partner. So Driscoll's her partner. So I do not want Driscoll being the next governor. So we should have a secretary of state of somebody be the next governor, or we can hire Baker back, one of the two. Okay. So, I mean, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to get our country back on track here again. Okay. We have to. As much as people don't like Trump, okay, but Trump is our only option. Okay. He is our only option in office right now. He is our only option. Okay. To protect this country and put America first. He's our only option. So I just want to leave that message out there. Just want to leave that message out there. So I'm gonna put one more because I'm gonna give you guys a long video today, so that way you guys can watch it. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go back to X. The approach is time. Should tax be allowed to prosecute legal immigrants on its own? The Biden administration argues that Texas cannot run its own immigration system. Should Texas be allowed to prosecute legal immigrants on its own? Let's you know. Live President Trump is headline tune-in point rallies in Las Vegas in 2024. Is live right now with RSBN. Major indictments and violence against, I cannot imagine why people try to assassinate him. Donald Trump is out for unchecked power. We want a military like I don't want to even read that one. I just saw that one. I'm just going to skip it. Oh, boy. No, just really, Kamara. Yeah. You go to hell, Kamara. I try to avoid absolutely cheap shots, but this just too damaging goods. Honest questions. Do you care what bystanders or any other celebrity say about politics? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, thanks. Donald Trump can flip New York and California red. Of course, he's going to flip California red and New York. Can't even it seem this. Donald Trump, breaking news, famous chemist Ali Schumer says she will move to London. Well, goodbye. You can move to London. Make fantasies reality. Win money or your favorite sport with pick 6 checks out. I'm just reading some things that on Twitter right now. Breaking it over for the VIP Kamala Harris tomorrow. Democrats are going to be wishing they never dumped Joe. There are allegations were just shared with me are horrified. Alex Jones Network. North Korea declares war on America in major World War III escalating. President Trump is receiving incredible response from the public during the stops at Haven Express Cabin Kitchen and Bakery in Las Vegas. Mel Gibson says he's voting for President Trump, and Kamala Harris has the IQ of a fence post. Breaking news: local reporters on Arizona is reporting that Donald Trump is struggling to fill the seat, but no, he's not. Kamala Harris is lying again. She's a liar. He's not having a hot time. He's not. He is filling seats just like that. Bingo. No, forgot that Donald Trump is Donald Trump is not racist. Okay, so I don't know why that these people saying that Trump is a racist. They got to stop with that theory because he's not a racist. 30, yeah. And you know something though? He's not a racist. I mean, you people, again, okay, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care who's listening, okay? You people are kind of like with all these theories about Donald Trump did this, Donald Trump did that. Donald Trump did not do a thing. You people don't like him because he is not a career politician, all right? He's not a career politician. He is a businessman and he doesn't follow the rules. And this is why you people don't like him. Okay? You people can say what you want, but that doesn't actually make it true. That's your right to say what you feel, but that doesn't actually make it true. If your responses to John Kelly Gold Star's families as Trump, who is chief of staff, is confirming that Trump praises, and again, with all these theories coming out, oh my God, I never seen a thing. I don't want to say it because they might take down my video, so I'm not going to say it. Oh my God. Please make sure you get your friends and family to vote today. You can do early voting in a person in many states, including Pennsylvania. Oh. Town hall with Leon Musk. President Trump has always loved and put America first and always will. And Donald Trump, 56.7% over Kamala Harris. Really good. Call for activism. Fox News, Jennifer Warner. When a man was voting for a woman, he actually transitioned into a woman. Oh, no, I should never read that one. Now President Trump is visiting Hava Express Cuban Kitchen in Berkeley in Las Vegas ahead of massive turnout points rallies. Yeah, wow. Jackpot and lottery apps and Jackpot of America lottery apps using code Freebird for your first lottery ticket free. Yeah. Oh. Hillary Clinton is angry again, and she's basically just calling everyone who attends Trump MSG rally, calling everybody names. Oh my God, she's really, out of it sometimes. Hillary Clinton, man. Oh, hey, breaking news: Mel Gibson confirms that to a TMZ reports that he is officially voting for Trump. He did. This election is now making sure that plans ahead do not want to miss out on its election night coverage. Sign up today and follow us on Rumble to get updates officially. Oh my God. Hillary Clinton says Donald Trump is going to Madison Square Garden to re-indicate the 90. Oh my God. Oh God. Donald Trump is ending the Affordable Act Care and still has no plan to replace. Oh my God. This is what these people do, man. All the time. This is what these people do. They lie and say Trump is doing this when Trump is not doing that. All to win an election. And Kamala Harris wasn't even nominated. Joe Biden is the one that gave it to her. She wasn't even nominated. Oh man, she wasn't. She wasn't even nominated. Breaking news: Ukraine has invited her troops into potential end to the 1953 ceasefire. Breaking news in a stunning admission: one of those most conservative senators James Lackford, admitted that it was done. He did not. Donald Trump did not sabotage anything. Here we go with Kamala Harris's lies again. That's all she does is lie. Lies after lies. Currently discussing end of income tax for all Americans. Do you support this? Oh my God. I mean, look at this. 10 Dutch court ordered bills, gate and standard trials over COVID-19 vaccines. Patriots saying United is keeping faith and strong will happen in due course of hard to be patient till we do not know the plans, but goodwill prevails. Freedom is coming. I vote Donald Trump, and we'll do it again in 2024. Oh boy, cookouts, and here is mine. I bet she does not line the shop up and event diagrams. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. I mean, she's like really. I mean, she's talking to Tucker Carlson, and she doesn't even know what she's talking about. She's a nut. Trust me, I'll want to hear this. Oh God, the first day of school, you bring your kids, and the first thing you see this. Permanent teeth in 24 hours, or you're liable to dental plants, and you take over your mind quiz. Oh my God. Wow. The Trump campaign just released this beautiful ad to Trump Patriots Pass. He has always fought for the Americans, and he always will. And he knows the fake news won't report this. That's right. Fake news. Gotta love it. President Biden is heading out to some things that would have been done a long time ago to make formal apologies to the Indian nation for the way we treat their children for so many years. So yeah, Harris is going out there to apologize to the Indian nation. And they should apologize to him for the way that they treated them. The Harris and Biden administration should go out there and apologize for the way they treat the Indian nation. Okay? They should apologize to him. Okay? They should. Tucker Carlson just got a standing ovation at the Trump rally, rather going on of the most passionate rant and even scenes from him. His breakdowns and the breakdown of the Democrat Party is perfectly, but parties of weirdos of evil, of a hate of resentment, bitterness of weakness is showing. Yeah, well, I hate to say it. I mean, the Democratic Party is showing a bit of weakness. It is. It's showing a bit of weakness. Okay, and it's true because look at. I mean, you got Kamala Harris. She doesn't even know what she's saying. She's a kook. Okay, I mean, look at Joe Biden. Where am I? Am I in the Oval Office? Am I speaking? Oh, I forgot. I was in the basement. Okay. Hey. So, do not throw your receipts when you can earn free awards. Yeah, okay. So, yes. So, Trump is going to make America great again. Okay. You know, he's always put America first. Okay. People say he's not going to get us out of wars. People say he's not going to do this. Trump is the only person, okay, that will get us out of wars. This is what people just don't understand, okay, because they're too much in their own world not to understand, okay. Trump is the only person in the world that could get us out of these wars, okay. He could get us out of the Ukraine wars. He could get out of Russia. He could get out of all these wars, okay, and we'll be free from wars. Okay, Trump don't like wars at all. He don't. And you know something? And I've watched all his in the 2016. I've watched all his presidential videos. I've watched everything. I've listened to things that he said. Okay, Trump will get us out of wars. Okay, you know, people like families like me. Okay, I'm a family man. Okay, and also a grandfather. Okay, I like money in my pocket. I like to buy gifts and stuff for my grandkids. Yeah. Well, you know something? The whole world is full of money, and you can't get out of it. Okay. It is about money, but you can't get out. But I like it, so I can buy my kids gifts, my wife a gift. Okay. I can buy my grandkids gift. Okay. Of course, I do. I'm not going to say I don't like money. I do like money. Okay. Money is not everything. Can't take money when you die, right? You can't. You know what I'm saying? But you know something, though? Money is good for paying bills, buying food for your family, and taking your wife out and taking your kids to Disneyland or taking your kids out to like places where they can enjoy themselves. Yeah. I mean, of course not. Money's not everything. Money is surrounded with evil. Okay? Money is surrounded with evil. People use money to buy drugs. People use money to buy marijuana. People use money to buy cocaine. Yeah. But I use money to buy food, to buy gifts, to put clothes. You use money to put clothes on your back. So, just saying. Okay. And, but hey, I gave you guys enough runtime, 9:54. So it's almost 10 o'clock. And I've already put the weather out there ready if those who were listening. So let me see who we got here. I want to, if somebody leaves like, what do you call it? Questions, I can get to them. There's no questions yet. And I've been on here almost 10 o'clock. Okay, so I've been on here almost 10 o'clock. So if anybody wants to leave questions, leave them. You can leave them on a replay of the video, or you can leave them now if you like. I'm saying eventually I will be putting my phone number out there for people to call if they like. But when I do, I will be asking people to be respectfully, and don't call and start swearing all over my show, okay? Because I'd have to hang up because I don't want to be shut down, okay? Because this is my career right here, okay? Just letting you know that. Well, and another thing, people talk about uh, artificial intelligence. Okay, some people don't like it. Some people do. Okay, and it's but artificial intelligence is coming to basically everybody's phones. If you've got an iPhone 12, an iPhone 11, artificial intelligence is actually coming, to everybody's phone. And at some point, we have at some point we may have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So at some point. So this is a very long video, and and I need to get off of it soon. So this is a very long video, but the longer the video, the more of the reviewers that people want to listen to it. So that's the way I see it. So let me see here. Um, so I'm looking for. Let me see here. I'm looking for 1,000 subscribers on this video. So please share the video on your page, share it around. You know what I'm saying? So the more people listen to my videos, the more my message, the more uh, views I'll get. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for. Notifications and things like that. So, but I'm gonna do one more on. Let's see, on Truth Social, because I mean, we take a look. Sign in. Yeah, I got to sign in here. Let's see here. It's loading. Truth Social. I can't do it now. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Truth Social. I can't do it now. But let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna read a little bit more. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a breaking news. National polls are showing that Donald Trump with a 91.9% possibility of a win in this election. Yep, that's right there. 91.9% possibility of a win of this election. Trump is a landslide victory will be ESPIC. Yeah. New customers can go for the endorsement with the big MGM. Get up to 1,500 back if you are a first wage loser. Thank you, Emmett. Thank you, Arizona, for your help. And 12 days from now, we are going to win Arizona. We are going to defeat Kamala Harris, and we are going to make America great again. Oh, yeah. So there it is, right there. There's your lucky number right there. 91.9% is possibility of a win in this election, and I know it's going to be a landslide. Maybe a popular vote. That could happen too. Okay. I'm going to do this weather again because most of you out there did not, probably listen to the weather. So, weather. The weather in Massachusetts is expected to be mostly clear tonight with the temperatures around 45. Tomorrow it will be sunny with a high near 60, followed by partly cloudy conditions in the evening with a low around 47. Fair this week, expect mix of sun and cooler temperatures within higher in the mid 50s and lower in the mid 30s tonight at nighttime. So this is your weather from Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. I want to say, everyone, have a great night. And I will be on tomorrow night for more news and more weather and sports with Fall River Media News. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow night. And I hope everybody is safe and safe and traffic conditions are not too bad when people are headed to Boston or headed to work tomorrow morning. So take care, everybody. Have a great night.